Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's April 3rd, 4:40 a.m. in the morning. I'm just laying here. No, just trying to just continue to just tap into my higher self and just keep my mind right, my mind at ease. One thing I do is wake up every day expecting to have a good day. I wake up every day expecting to have an amazing day. Um, I always put in, one foot in front of the other no matter what. Trusting and believing, keeping my faith strong. Um, it's crazy because, like these last few years, my life has not going as I thought it would. He really hasn't, like I said, when they say when you make plans and God make plans. And I don't know, you know, Erica Badu said, when you pray for things, you ask God for, for different things. He's gonna put you through through different seasons to make, to like heal you and give you, what you need. Like he's gonna put you through different seasons of your life really to get what you pray for. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how we're going to really get to our prayers. Some prayers are answered in the order that we think they are, but a lot of them aren't. You know what I'm saying? So when you ask for healing, God, I want to just, I want to heal. I want to heal from this hurt. I want to heal from this pain. God, give me the power and the strength, to move forward. Please, God, continue to keep me strong. Keep me strong. And yeah, that's so how are you going to be strong? How are you going to be strong to do whatever? Because you have your plans and God has his plans. Like, God, I know that God has different plans for me than what I previously expected because I'm waking up every day. I'm praying every day. I'm keeping my faith. I'm being strong. My life has been, I've had a blessed life. Don't get me wrong. I've had a blessed life. And like, I follow women who are strong. I don't have like really this season and these like it's just like me. Don't get me wrong, I have my kids, my mom is still alive, but like my god sister, but like people that really, really think like me, like I don't really have that, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, you know, the people around me, but like I don't have, my grandmother, like a lot of I don't know, like nobody just feels the way I feel when it comes to life, and that's no shade to nobody. I just as I'm growing and as I'm getting older, like, and I'm getting closer with God, like, God is leading me and guiding me in a totally different direction than what I ever imagined, really. And I'm just like, God, like, He just been telling me, just be patient, just hold on and just be patient. So that's where, my meditation and, you know, yoga at this time of my life, like, that's what I'm hearing. Just like, like yoga, meditation, like I need to keep my mind like really at ease because my mind, do be racing. My mind I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking like, God, but why this? I thought I would be here and I want to be doing this and I thought I was gonna be doing this. But He's telling me no. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here. Right there, right here, right now, in this moment, in this season. This is why I have you. And this is where you're supposed to be. And when I'm ready for you to move, you're gonna move. Don't trip. Don't worry. Right now you're here. And when it's time for you to move, I'm gonna move you. So I wake up every day and I do my, 10-minute, 5 to 10 minute, yoga and 5 to 10 minute meditation. And, I try to move my body more, like working out. I got to get back into working out because, like I said, like I kind of fallen off because my life has changed and my direction has changed. And I want to be a healthy mother, I want to be a healthy grandmother, I want to be like I want to be here. So, my family, it's been a lot of, like I said before in previous videos, like mental issues, depression, I just say depression, it's been a lot of depression. And so that has been my main thing, like in the back of my mind, like growing up, like, Lord God, I want to just be strong, like really, like, I want to be strong. I want to keep my mind strong, Lord. Like, so my main thing has been mental health as well as physical health. That's been my main thing. Like, being strong mentally, physically, emotionally, like, that's been my main thing, growing up, before I had kids and while I'm having my kids and while I was in a marriage and, like maintaining myself, my own self happiness, being there for my children and my family as much as I could, but also like God, like continue to keep me strong, continue to keep my mind, my mental strong and my physical strong. Yeah, like God is amazing. That's all I can say. Like He gives you what you ask for. He does. He's answering your prayers, but also He's leading you and guiding you. And He's leading and guiding me in so many different ways. And sometimes I question Him. I don't question Him. Well, I do. But I go back to like, it's okay. Like I'm here. Like I what I pray for, my mental health, is on, is cool. I do, things in my mind. It's not always in a perfect situation, but I keep, if I see my mind going to a negative thing or a negative way, or if I'm down, I might be down for, a day or so, but I get back up. Like, God, I know you got me. Like, I know you got me. Like, I know you do. I know you do. I know it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. And yeah, so like I'm tapping into my higher self. I want to like just continue to be strong, continue to pray, continue to get up and do what I gotta do, and just like, yeah, like I've always wanted to be different and live a different life and do different things. And, like that has been my main thing. Like a God, like, when you know better, you do better. And the women in my life, my family has been, it's been, it's been real for my family, and, um, the women in my life have been in survival mode, trying to just keep their mental together, trying to stay happy, trying to be in marriages sometimes. Maybe they should have moved on from, but, the thing is, stay with your man, So I don't know, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And a lot of things I'm just learning as I go, really and truly, because I wasn't taught a lot of things. But like I said, I'm following different women that are mentors to me. I call them my mentors because like you can do other things and you can be other things. You can be what you want to be. You can really be whatever you want to be. You can go whatever route you really want to go. You don't have to stay stuck nowhere. You can do many things and other things, like elevate your mind. Women are going to school, getting PhD. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. If you put your mind to it and you move forward with faith and resilience and trust and, belief, you can do whatever you want to do, be whatever you want to be. The sky's the limit. It takes work, it takes faith, it takes putting one step in front of the other, waking up every day, faith in yourself, faith in God, faith in yourself, confidence in God, belief in yourself. But it takes work to get to the next level of your life, wherever that is for you. And sometimes things change, and sometimes, plans change. Like, it's God's plan and it's your plan. So, yeah, I'm just like, I feel the change is coming. They said we just got out of a 14-year cycle, with these eclipses, that thing, those things happen in the world. And you cannot say that those things don't really affect us, like, y'all. So, and I'm kind of, okay, so 14 years ago, or 2011, yeah, that's when a lot of things start happening and changing for me, like a lot of things, within my family dynamic, within, just me. And when I start getting closer and closer to God, and just like, man, like my life has changed so over the years, so much. And I'm just like, it kind of makes tears to my eyes right now, because my life has literally changed a lot. A lot. Anyway, y'all, You guys have the most amazing day, and my mind be thinking. I be thinking about so much every day, and that's why meditation and yoga for me just like, and it's still like, don't get me wrong, like I still but like, okay, but God, like in this moments, in these five, just in this 20 minutes, 30 minutes time, like hour, like just keep my mind at ease, like like while I'm practicing, like let me throw these thoughts out for a minute. Let me throw these thoughts out, man, because your mind is a terrible thing to waste. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. It's all everything always starts in your mind. It starts in a mindset. Whatever you want to do, it starts with your mind. And when you're not keeping your mind together, and when you're not keeping your mind focused, and you just like doing the same thing, and you wait, like I see that, and I've learned that. So yes, higher self, y'all, higher self, tap into your higher self, like it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward, and it's time to, breathe, breathe. Okay, y'all having the most amazing day. It's Thursday, going into the weekend. Wake up a little early and just like, okay, let me take a breather. Before you get to it, before you get to your day, stop. Put your hand over your heart or hug yourself, whatever it is for you. Like, just take a moment and just breathe before you get your day started. Okay, y'all. Till next time. Bye.